Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with something frozen around my neck because it's about 90 some odd degrees. And this is a black 10 by 20 inch canvas. I know I tell you guys the wrong size sometimes. I hear them later. I just don't know why that happens. Anyway, so I'm going to use this lid I used as a slate palette in my last video, and I am going to put the glasses on that I didn't find in the last video, and it probably would have helped. I found them at the end. And I've made this tool. It's still got some wet paint in it from some of the clear plastic, like any packaging would be. And you can't score it too hard because it breaks. But I have a nice pan of color and an ice cube tray of colors, and I'm going to dip away and see what I get. And I'm going to grab some white first because I really liked how that worked the last time. I think it wants to be the last thing in. Anyway, so my plan is different than the last plan, other than getting these colors out of here would be a good idea. So I'm going to go, am I? I'm going to see if I can drag this out to a point. Makes me want some pink. I don't know why. I think I'm going to go from the top over to... I've been wanting to try this. Since I first started. I don't know how it's going to work, but it looks like it might work. I'm kind of hopeful. And I'm just going to keep grabbing colors, scooping in. There is some waste. Oh, there is some dribbling when you don't wipe off your bottom. But if I use a canvas that I primed myself. Oh, come on. Then I can usually get it off pretty quick if it's well cured, but it's not because I just did it earlier today. So we're just going to learn to live with that for now. It is a semi-gloss black with an artist loft black, so even though it hasn't dried a long time, it'll still come off way easier than any pre-primed dry canvas. So I'm just going to go back where I came from. It occurs to me it might be rather difficult for some of you to do what I'm doing, but it's still worth trying. It'll be very folk art, if nothing else. And I can add another color in there, like orange, which I'd like to actually. Can I do it? Where can I do it from? Right there. And just keep right on going. I'm on the wrong side of this. Son of a gun. Okay. Well, that was a mistake. But I have a Princeton Art Tool Kettle spatula, and I'm not afraid to use it. And I am going to dip it in some water and see if I can... That's two mistakes in one painting. Well, fortunately, if I make it smooth enough, I can always touch it up tomorrow, which is the plan at this point. I'm going to wrap the edge of my spatula in there and try and keep the rest of this rag out of here. And fix it tomorrow. Or later. Or now. Because I can't stand it. So, I say I don't use water, but there are uses for water. I say I don't use water because it destroys the polymer bond in the acrylic paint. So if I decide I want to leave my paintings as they are, hey, cool little drip. I want the rest of that schmutz off there. Oh well, never mind. I'm going to grab some more of my colors. I wish I had some blue. You know what? I'm going to grab some turquoise. Put it right in the scoop. Let's see if I can pre-plan this time so I don't make that same mistake. So I get closer to the edge and draw it out sideways. Closer to the edge, start to turn it, draw it out sideways. Maybe I can start that way too. I wonder. It's a full turn. Boy, that's hard. But it still worked. Alright, so far so good. I got beautiful colors. And no real easy way to get them into my artwork. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to try. Because I am. I'm just going to keep letting that paint run out of there. And use the front of that scoop to touch it up a little bit. And then I'm going to try it again. Because I can. The name of my book on the Amazon link. Underneath show more, underneath the video. Boy, is it hot out here. Must be 90. Anyway. I'm not sure I planned this out well enough, but as experiments go, I'm hoping it'll be okay. I still had paint to use up, and a strong desire to use it up is what I'm operating under. I love this color here. Can I have some more of that, please? I want it at the beginning, not the end. I'm not sure I can get any more of that. I sort of used it all up. Hey, that kind of worked. Better than I thought it would. Let's fix some of that right there. So this is going to be different, huh? Some of that in the beginning, some of that in the middle, some of this in the end. Trying to make the best use of my turntable possible, but I'm a little clumsy. I think I would rather have more of that purple down at the bottom. That's too close to what's next to it. I'm getting a little more comfortable. Slowly. False sense of security, I have a feeling. I'll be touching this up tomorrow. It's different, all right. I think I'm going to put some of my turquoise right into my mixture. Not that I'm going to get it out, but I might. If I'm clever, I have my moments. So I have all this paint. And all this desire to use it. And I'm not sure I know what I'm doing, but I'm still doing it. Because again, the name of my book on the Amazon link below, show more, underneath the video. Which reminds me, I could be done any minute. I could just decide enough is enough. I don't like that. Bamboo skewers, I love, come in very handy for manipulating paint. And there's every possibility that I could manipulate paint here happily some more. I'd really like some more of that. This. Anywhere I can get it, actually. Yeah. So I'm going to try and grab some of that white. I'm going to let it mix around a little bit. Nope, Splooge. Oh well. Let's see if fingers work any better than the spatula. Kind of don't mind that. Changing up my patterns a little bit. I know on the last one, after you guys were gone, I waggled a bit. I threw some color stripes down, and then I threw my skewer in and waggled a bit. Sort of like that. Well, not really very much like that, but a little bit like that. So that's interesting. I think it's time to just go ahead and grab every bit of color that I like into this little scoop. All at once. Including, ooh, there's a large lump of something in there. Including, wow, that is a large lump of something. And do a little baby ring pour. And I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint, which means, in theory, that I should not have to worry about that cracking because it's thick. I thought I was going to have enough paint on my little scoop to run down over the edge, but it is what it is. It's kind of cute. And I think I might throw my bamboo skewer in there just to help what's in there spread out. I don't want to spread it out so much that it becomes brown, because there's some copper and some orange in there, and purple and purple and orange and copper often will make interesting brownish colors, which is basically what copper is anyway. I am not sure if I am happy with that or not. I don't have any gold in there. I could put gold dots in there and be pretty happy with that. Let's see what happens when I grab my big fat ended skewer. And do something similar to the last one. I've got some turquoise under it, so it's going to change up the color a little bit. It's just sort of like studs. I don't mind it being colorful and abstract in the center. We got 2 minutes left. I might do something else to this again someday, but this is not that day, so if I'm going to do something else, I'm going to do it on another canvas. I'm going to steal some of that paint. Oh, am I going to? Yes, I am. I'm going to very cautiously add it right over the edge to continue that ray over the side. But otherwise, I think that's just kind of fun. And anything that's superfluous, like these little marks here, will go away, I believe. Let's see if I'm right. With some black. Let's use a clean skewer so we make no mistake. So there's some of my black paint. Okay, it's very sheer black paint. I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to cover this one over here. So you caught a little drip. Steal a little more paint from one of those rays. Knock it over the side. I think that's cute. This is all about cute. So I love you guys. There's over 77,000 of you. I do sell my artwork. I have classes at the house in Spring Hill in the studio in the air-conditioned comfort of inside, as opposed to this. And I love you guys. I also have the paint pouring recipe underneath the video, along with Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links at the bottom. Underneath Show More, you will also find the Amazon link that will help me out at no added cost to you, where you can find the OXO omelet turning spatula, and the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst mini blades spatulas, and those are rocking. There's a contest running every single month for anybody who contributes to keep the studio going, which I would love to encourage at this point, because it used to help me pay for art supplies, and right now it won't pay for shipping. So the contest will be temporarily postponed until I get enough contributions to pay for shipping, and so I would plan on, it was supposed to be the first week in September, but I don't know when it's going to be now. I'd like it to be the week after, but yes, I'm playing with it. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I am. So that's my 2-minute warning, and you can see all this as well as I can, I think, between the end screens. And the end screens are where you should look on the bottom right for my website if you want to communicate with me there. And there's a place to subscribe, and there's a playlist of over 765 videos. I want some more blue in there, I want to tell you what. I might be sorry about it, but I don't think so. Oh, I got more blue than I bargained for. It's okay, I still like the drama of the blue. Don't put that over there. That will be fine, because there's already turquoise in those gold dots anyway. We'll just spread the love. Okay, so I told you guys I love you. Thank you for all the great comments, by the way. I made a mistake recently and said that YouTube was discontinuing comments, which is completely wrong. They are discontinuing private conversations via YouTube, which is something I never really learned how to use very well anyway, so I'm not going to miss it much. But I'm sorry for those of you who are not happy about that, and but at least there'll still be comments. You can still reach me easily through my website if you want to. I prefer that anyway. If you're interested in buying a painting and you want to talk to me and you can't get to me through my website, my email address is, the initials of my studio are EA as in Expressionist Art, S as in studio, PB as in Priscilla Batzell, and the word gallery at gmail.com. So if you want to talk to me, feel free. You can ask me questions there. I should torch really quickly, very carefully, and then we'll be gone. Oh, Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is where students go. I'm going to touch that black up, touch that schmutz up in a second. We torch to release the bubbles in the paint, and sometimes the patterns. There's no silicone in my artwork. There's GAC 800 and everything, and I know I've got a tiny bit more time. So I will tell you what I forgot to tell you. I have no... Thumbs up. I need a thumbs up. Yes, please. And the longer you watch videos, the more you help me out. Because the YouTube algorithm only knows how long you watch, and if you watch the commercials, then you'll keep me coming back here. If you like what I do, that's the best way to help me out. If you can't contribute, you are contributing by giving me a thumbs up and by watching the videos longer and letting the commercials run, watching them too. That's our story, and we're sticking to it. And I'll be another minute continue my rays on, because I just noticed that they weren't all connecting over the side, but they don't really have to either. Alright, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Studio Gallery in the backyard going, I love you guys. There's probably about 78,000 of you, or well on its way. So I will see you when on. I hope it's tomorrow, and I can't keep my skewer out. I think that worked out okay. I like my little scoops, and I love you guys. Bye now.